This video tutorial will demonstrate how to add and configure a highlight script to a few game objects. First, I'll start by creating a new project. Next, I'm going to import the highlighter asset package into the scene. And switching over to the Projects tab, we can see that asset has been imported. Next, I'm going to create a new 3D object and add a cube to the scene. I'm going to modify a few of the transform variables on the cube to make it easier to see. Now I'll select the cube and click Add Component. I want to navigate down and find Game Native and select the highlighter script to add this to the game object. Here you will see several options, each with tooltips explaining their corresponding actions. For this first example, I'm going to enable auto detect, set it to loop, and I'm going to give it a few colors to cycle between. I'm also going to adjust the speed to make it just a little bit faster. Next, I need a way to notify the highlighter script when it should enable and disable. Also included in this asset package is a user input script that will notify the highlighter scripts on mouse over. Since we only need one instance of this script, select the camera, click Add Component, find Game Native, Highlighter, Demo, User Input. And that's all there is to it. I'll go ahead and hit play so we can see the effect in action. You'll notice as I hover over it, the effect turns on, and when I hover away from the object, the effect turns off. Now I'm going to add several additional game objects to the scene, and I'm going to nest them under a parent container. This will demonstrate how grouping works and the auto detect feature, which is currently enabled. Alright, I've disabled the previous cube, and I've created these new game objects which are nested under this parent game object cube. You notice this cube has the highlighter script, and the other three game objects did not. Now when I hit play and hover over any of these game objects, they all highlight together because auto detect was enabled. Now, this may not be your intended behavior, so you have the option to disable auto detect. When you disable auto detect, you'll see the highlights array appear. When you expand that array, you can manually define the game objects you want to be affected. Simply give it a size and drag in each game object you want to manually assign that reference to. So now I've targeted the capsule and the sphere. So when I hit play and we hover over these items, you'll notice only the sphere and capsule are affected. Now if I go back and increase the size and also include the cylinder, when I hit play, you'll notice the cylinder will also be affected by this script. And that's all there is to get up and running with the highlighter asset package.